Welcome to another episode of the Waifu and the Weeb podcast. I am your host, Mark Long,
I'm Winobi. Hey, it's your girl.
and this time we went over a very popular slash divisive anime in Sword Art Online, or SAO for short, as most of the fans call it. But we watched the first three episodes, and the synopsis goes as follows, courtesy of IMDb. In the year 2022, thousands of people get trapped in a new virtual MMORPG, and the lone wolf player Kirito works to escape. Now, the main reason that I decided on putting this one on the list of shows to watch is it's stupidly popular, about as much as My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, shows like that. And I feel like it's hated way more than it needs to be. I feel like people just hate it just to hate it, and because that's popular. But we watched the first three episodes. What did you think?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I mean, of course, like, I feel like if I watch more, I'll probably be in the hate train too. But I will say,
Why would you be in the hatred?
because it was popular to do.
That's true. So you saying you a sheep?
Bah. Yeah. Yes. All of that. No. But I'm sure I'll probably, like, the more I watch it, I'll see, like, the tropes that most people were talking about that they hated and stuff like that. But so far, the 3 episodes really I liked. Because the creator being a villain like that, and he's only doing it, he created all of this just to fuck with people. Like, I'm a fan. 100% a fan.
First episode, you said the reason he did it was
Just to meddle with people.
He wanted to be a god and meddle.
Yep. And I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, he's a really, I don't know if I would say good antagonist by the time they end up beating it, but starting off, emulate this man.
Yeah.
You want to make a good villain.
Yeah.
Because
he's Joker-esque.
Yeah.
Like, he just tells you off, I'm here for a good time.
Yep.
Not a long time.
But y'all gonna die.
Yep. Like, your family and friends try to help you, die.
Yep.
You die in this game, die.
Yep.
It's like Stay Alive. And
that is a really good comparison.
And I'm a fan.
Except, no, because they weren't like transported into the game, but the game came out into the real world with them. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they couldn't escape either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty good comparison. Mm-hmm. I love that movie so much, man. It still holds up.
It does. Still.
But the genre for this is action, adventure, fantasy, and romance. I feel like they left off the biggest one, which is harem. Because Kirito definitely builds a harem by the end of this.
Yeah, I mean, he had one in the first episode, Klein.
Alright, I was talking about Asuna and all the other girls that end up...
We're gonna ignore Klein?
Yeah, their romance started.
It's not a bromance. It's a romance. Let's not shy away. They're not bros. They're romantically interested in each other. He called him cute.
That's true, he did.
And he said, that unkept thing,
sushi bar.
And then he ran off.
Yeah. Like
he was in a romantic comedy with tears flowing down his face.
Pretty sure the tears were because he was going to have to do this by himself, not because he was leaving. Is that your headcanon?
Headcanon. So, definitely not a bromance to me. That's a romance. And then he dropped to his knees. Don't die, Kirito. Like,
he wasn't on his knees.
He did fall to his knees.
No, he didn't. Now when he was saying that, he was standing up. He was grabbing the back of his coat.
But then he let him go, and then he fell to his knees, and he was still saying it, tears falling down his eyes. Yes, he would. Go watch it again. Everybody, please, go watch it, and you'll see what I'm saying. He dropped to his knees. He dropped to his knees. Don't die, Kirito. Please don't die.
So Kirito, he becomes like super OP over the course of the show.
I can see
to the
that.
point where they call him Jesus Kun.
And
every time he comes in, you just know that
the day is saved.
It don't matter what boss you can be fighting God himself, and he'll find a way. He'll find a way to beat. It's just like I know that's a lot of people's problem with the show is that he just the Deus Ex Machina for every situation. Once he comes in, problem solved basically, and that's why a lot of people hate it. He basically like Superman.
Okay.
He comes through to beat.
Okay.
But to be fair, he do get clapped sometimes. Not in the Ironclad arc, which is the first one where he's stuck in the game.
Right.
Because he get clapped in there, he did. So
were they stuck in the game? Like there's a part where they're not stuck in the game anymore?
Yeah, so the first, is it 12 episodes? I believe it was the first 12 episodes they stuck in Sword Art Online. After they clear the floors and get out, Kirito goes to another game.
He didn't learn his lesson?
No, it's another. I don't remember if it was the same guy, but he made another game, or it might be just another antagonistic. Like,
bro, this how the metaverse is gonna be? You think?
Probably. I mean, Zuckerberg looks like a lizard. He's a lizard.
He definitely like he gonna be in that big cape, like traps you guys.
So, like, that's another problem with the franchise as a whole is after the first 12 episodes, which is this arc, great. I love it. Writing isn't gonna win any awards. Okay. It's entertaining. Okay. And like everything that happens is stuff that I would be scared would happen if I was ever trapped in a game. And I feel like that's what makes it effective as a gamer. Okay. And even if you're not a gamer, you can be like, oh yeah, I guess that would be kind of scary, huh? If you die in real life or die in the game, you gotta die in real life. But after the Ironclad arc, I feel like it's Elfin Online or something, where they basically elves and they can like fly and stuff like that. It's dope. Oh. But like what pissed me off about almost every arc that came after the Ironclad arc is Asuna. You saw how badass she was. Yeah. She gets even more badass later on in that arc. But by the end of it, she becomes a damsel in distress when the new arc starts.
Oh, so she's Sachi? Huh? So she becomes Sachi?
I mean, basically, she still has moments where she shines, but like he has Asuna, the antagonist. Right. I think it was the second arc. He has Asuna tied up somewhere, like he licking her face. He a big creep. It wasn't a creep. He's her fiance. I want to say it was like an arranged marriage thing, but he's a big creep, like Rudy Lip from Job.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I got it.
Like so, she like I think she like tied up in the wall or something, and he just like licks her face, being all you know how villains how be having the long snake-like tongues in the anime when they be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Why is he licking her face?
Because he's a creep.
So
like I'm a find it, so we can. So
I'm good, but because it's probably gonna have like a lot of spit on it.
No, it's not. It's creepy and it's nasty, but it's not like they're not gratuitous to that extent.
He licking her face like.
Don't forget though. She's in high school. This is a grown man.
Why is he looking at her face?
This is fiance. You can do it. Yeah. So like after the Ironclad arc, it's just that over, and over again. Like they take away all her agency as a character, so he can come save her.
What you're saying is, don't watch it past the first 12 episodes.
Yes, but I say that with a caveat because I believe.
Nope. That's it. That's my headcanon. 12 episodes, guys. Don't watch it.
And it gets dumb. And like I think it's the third arc where it's the Gun Guild Online arc where they're using guns, and Kirito being a swordsman, it's a lightsaber.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, lightsaber. Of course, they don't call it a lightsaber because it's Star Wars, right? But that's not.
Are you trying to get me into anime?
You're not watching it. I already know. You already said you're not watching past.
I mean, I was actually interested enough to watch this one though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can watch the.
However, I don't even think I want to watch the rest of this arc if I know that she gonna be right, but she gonna be badass, and then I know in my head her face about to get licked like 5 episodes over.
She also becomes badass again later on.
She's what? So what is she? Sansa? She is.
No, Sansa didn't start off no badass. She started off
okay. But that's what they do it. So they starting from the ending of her and putting her back, and then they just flip flopping.
Pretty much.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Not watching it.
Like she got a.
You're not helping trying to make your waifu into anime. All
you
of this.
You already said you would watch this first arc. That's all I need.
I'm not anymore.
No, you can't change your mind. You already said it. It's on record.
The more you talk, the more I'm on the hate train. Choo 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 choo. All aboard. Sword Art Online haters. We're here, guys. Woo.
And why do you hate?
It's he's licking her face. He's licking her face. You should have told me, because now I hate it. Why is he licking her face? Not a fan, but not a fan. Should never told me.
Yeah, that's what I was. Like, that's why I was hesitant to put it on the list. But the first 12 episodes are really.
The first 3 episodes were really good.
Yeah, and it's more of that for the first 12 episodes. But like everything, I won't say everything after that because some of the stuff after that is really good too. It's like the most recent arc was pretty good. Mm-hmm. But like Vangale, like you fighting guns with a lightsaber, and he's a girl in that game for some reason.
The more you talk, the faster this train goes.
But it's not like that's the thing though. The Sword Art Online isn't an anime that I would say is a favorite of mine. Like I watched it because I wanted to see if it ever got back to the Aincrad level of entertainment. Like we all know, or I mean, you would know, like, the people who watched Sword Art Online all the way through. It's not like Shakespearean. And the storytelling is not going to win any awards.
But you hate Shakespeare, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Why did you use that reference?
Because most people consider him a genius, even though he's a hack. That's whole word. A lot of, I guess I would just say it's not as.
It's not well written?
Yeah, the plot isn't well written at all. Okay. I mean, I don't say at all because it has bright spots. But that's not the main draw of the anime for me. It's the characters when they not falling over curious.
I really was laughing really hard when his whole guild got clapped. And then my man's just timing himself. Wasn't laughing when Tommen actually did it himself, but that was funny because I was like, dang. And then he took the keys with him though.
Like you just paid $200,000 for a house in this game you trapped in, and you just gonna
like drop him here so I can go to the house. Right. You know, like I can cry in the corner in the crib though. You know, I thought that was selfish.
But like you knew just based off the stuff they was saying, none of y'all make it. Yeah. Like Sachi, I knew she was gonna die.
Yeah,
Sachi is one of the characters from the guild that he joins for those who haven't watched Sword Art Online.
Yeah, they all seem like they never played a game in their life. Like this was the first one. The dude who went to go buy the crib was probably the one who was like, "Hey guys, we should all do this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great." And then he come back. His whole team got clapped.
Like that had to be the worst. Like welcome back thing because he like, yeah, we just saved up $200,000. We all finna live happy. We gonna get a house. We ain't gotta worry about standing ends no more.
Yep.
Come back. Everybody did except for him and Kirito. And I was like, yo, that's rough.
And he like, oh, you're a cheater. I'm like, how is he a cheater? Like, does he know how to play the game?
I don't understand why everybody was so mad about him being ex-beta tester.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because you was a beta tester don't mean you know everything about the game.
Right, because they switched it up.
Yeah, you have some knowledge because he even said it.
Yeah, Diablo. He over there thinking that he was about to
get that item.
Yeah, but nope, you got clapped because you thought it was a different type of weapon.
And it wasn't. It's like, but still though, like being a beta tester doesn't equate to being the best player in the game. We see that.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why people who weren't beta testers are mad at those who were beta testers because they had a leg up on prior knowledge.
But they also had that book, so like that's y'all fault.
Yeah, they gave them the info they had.
Yeah.
But like everybody was like, oh my god, he's such a cheater. Ooh, he shouldn't be as strong as he is. He should have let everybody else get in on the actual weapon. Why?
Right.
It's a game for survival.
Like, if you die near me, there's a chance I might die.
Right.
No,
and like,
I'm not helping you.
Are the same level, and this enemy we're fighting is 20 levels above us. We dead.
Yeah.
But if I was off on my own and I got those 20 levels and y'all was level 40, boss level 60, I'm level 60. I can handle most of the work.
Right.
And y'all won't die.
Yep. I don't know. They don't know how to play games to me. That's why most of them will get clapped. That's why 2,000 people died.
And that was what? First...
They didn't even make it to the first level yet. The first floor.
They cleared the first floor before.
Yeah.
Like, what were y'all doing? Y'all was getting killed by boars? Like, the slimes of the game? Like, it's like... even if that was your first game, like, you had to see other people fighting stuff and live it. copy them.
No. It seemed like a lot of work.
Clearly. That's why they died.
You would have got clapped?
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't.
Because it take you at least an hour to figure stuff out.
No, that's not true.
We both know that is true.
Highly disagree. What's a game that took me an hour to figure out?
Have you figured out Neo yet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't?
No.
No?
I got pretty far in it.
Have you figured out how to beat that level that you were stuck on?
You talking about that ninja lady?
Yeah, have you figured that out?
Girl, I haven't played that game in over a year. What you talking about?
When you went back to it, you still got clapped, right?
Because I was away from it
You
for
walked
a year.
You walked in immediately, but you left it because of what? Because you got clapped.
Nah, I don't actually remember why.
You told me.
Oh, was that the reason?
It's because you couldn't get past her.
Yeah, I mean, she
Because it was two bosses back to back, and you kept getting clapped. Then when you finally got to the next level, you thought it was going you was gonna clear it, and nope, sure didn't.
Listen, for those who don't know, I am very bad at games.
Very bad.
I like games, so I'm a player, even though I'm trash.
So don't get anything like the nerve gear.
Yeah, nah. See, that was like the concrete evidence I needed to never get something that's that immersive. Because a diabolical engineer or game developer can easily do what they did.
Like, don't let me make a game, because I would absolutely be a villain.
You would be going to jail.
They have to find me. You think I wouldn't put my consciousness in the game?
Then they just shut the game down, and then you did.
You think I don't have a failsafe for that?
No, you don't.
Okay. You think if I took my time to trap all of these people who are going to buy my game, I wouldn't have a failsafe for that? You crazy.
Like his QA team was just like, yeah, nah, maybe we shouldn't trap 2,000 people.
They don't know.
They know.
They don't know. They just built the game. They don't know.
Look at none of the underlying code.
He's the creator. He was like, okay, y'all done. Here go y'all pay. Boom. And then he was like, it fixed it for him. Yeah.
He just get the dark with it. All you see is the light from the laptop.
Yep, he got his little lab coat on. Yeah, absolutely.
Getting his villain on, just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't get anything that looked like the Nerve Gear because I'm just like, I'm good.
I mean, you want the Oculus.
Yeah, but I'm not in the game.
I mean, but how do we know that they won't put you in the game against your will?
How would they do that with the Oculus?
Boy, they gonna do something.
They gonna do something
with
the chips?
Yep. It's gonna stick you in your fingers while you playing it. Now, boom. Now you stuck in there. You just gonna fall back. Boom, boom, like that.
To the second place.
Yep. You're welcome.
No.
I'm trying to help you.
Okay. But see, with the first episodes we saw, we didn't see a lot of his group of friends. Of course, we Klein, because he was the first person on it. What's his name? Black guy, bald guy.
Mm-hmm. Angel.
He gets close with him too later on. Of course, Asuna, because that's a romantic interest for most people.
Klein.
Then we got people like you who say Klein.
It's very clear that they have something romantic going on.
It's not.
It is very clear. It is.
It's just friendship, camaraderie, brother in arms.
Okay.
Y'all in this fan fiction.
You and your brother in arms, y'all just met. You like, I like you better this way. You cute.
First off.
Yeah, I like your face like that. You exactly. You're saying that to somebody you like. Like if I was usually in sweatpants and stuff, and then I came in with my hair down, you'd be like, oh yeah, I like you better that way. You're cute. You would say that to somebody you're interested in.
I've said that to people I'm not interested in.
Okay. And did they think that you were interested in them?
No.
You're a liar.
I'm not.
You're a liar.
Okay.
You're a liar. You told me that you had to stop sending good morning messages because they took it the wrong way. So you telling me that you think people didn't take something
like people at work, like women at work. I'm saying.
Yeah, because they knew you were married. If you didn't have your ring on and you were saying some of the stuff, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, thank you."
That's what they would.
Yeah, they'd be okay.
Oh gosh.
Now some people you can't just give a compliment to, but some stuff you say like it'd be like, "Okay, you like me," and that's how Klein and him was. It's like he ran away crying after he said that, and then he paused and then looked back. What you looking back for? It's a romantic comedy.
That you said you liked.
No.
You did. Earlier in the episode, you said that you liked it.
No. That was a romantic comedy move. I don't like that. I like the villain the villain creator, that's who I like the most.
Yeah, that was actually one of my favorite parts of the Aincrad arc, is that he didn't care.
But Kirito though, he almost made me want to not watch 3 episodes.
Why is it?
Because he kept crying like Deku.
You know, I don't know if the voice actor for Kirito plays Deku, because he's like super popular.
I can see that his voice is really nice, but he kept like clenching his fist, and then he would like be doing like a whine and cry almost. And I'm like, I get it. Don't get me wrong, like, cause I get it. Like, you just got trapped in this world and you might die. Got it. Shut up though.
What?
You shut up. That's
yes,
how.
So he didn't play Deku, but he played a lot of other.
What?
So he played whoever Awase is. My Hero. I don't know who that is. I don't remember most of the people from My Hero. But yeah, he was in Jujutsu Kaisen, Sleeping Princess of the Demon Castle. He was in that too. Mm. He was the Demon King.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He plays Belle from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. That's another like really popular light novel anime adaptation. Mm. The Food Wars. I think what I know.
That's your favorite, huh?
What's that?
Food Wars.
I never watched Food Wars.
You watched Food Wars.
The first 2 episodes.
So you watched it. So you're a liar. And again, you're wrong.
Okay.
You said you never watched it. Replay the tapes.
I'm deleting. Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. He's really good though, because I know he was in Re:Zero. He plays a crazy person in that. Kills it. He's so good. But yeah, I mean, he always delivers a good performance in his stuff. Mm-hmm. But like my biggest gripe, okay, with the fandom, the anime fandom in regards to Sword Art Online, is how people just hate it just to hate it because it's popular.
Let me read this review. Let me see if you agree with it. So it's on, let me see, my anime list. This is probably my favorite review. It's actually a novel, so I'm only going to do the first paragraph because there is paragraphs. Boy, he does not like this. But it says, scavenge, slay, survive. This is what Sword Art Online should have been about. It should have been an anime that was a pure MMORPG in anime form, as it was made out to be. What do we get instead? 55% slice of life, 25% romance, 10% action, 10% plot. SAO is quite possibly the most overrated and overhyped anime I've ever come across in my anime years. SAO is highly regarded by its fans as one of the best light novels ever, better than Fate Zero, Monogatari series, Haruhi series, Kara no Kayawaki. Yeah. Definitely not. Welcome to the NHK and Baccano for a few examples. Granted, I haven't read any of these works, but for some peculiar reason, I have an extremely hard time believing this. Why? Well, this will probably get me some flame for being biased, but because the anime is bad. Really bad. Now, some might say that's because the adaptation of the anime is bad compared to the novel, but I pretty much say bull. Even if that is the case, it still doesn't change the fact that the story is extremely generic and so far has nothing I couldn't get from watching. Hack sign. If I don't like the plot and characters in the anime, I most certainly won't like them in the novel. And then he goes in more detail.
I'm really curious, like, because when Sword Art Online first came out, I was part of the fan and we were like hyping it up for us. Like it was so fun. Like we had never really seen like, oh, I got stuck in the game and I'm gonna die in real life if I die in the game. And all the years that I've spent talking about SAO since it's come out, I think it was like 2011, I think. I don't remember. I was still in high school. But
old.
But in all the conversations I've had, I've never, ever heard anybody who said SAO is good say it's better.
Came out in 2012.
2012? Okay. But I've never heard any of my fellow SAO fans that I talk with say anything along those lines. Or it's better than Welcome to the NHK.
What?
Kara no Kyokai?
I've heard a lot of people say that it's better than Fate Zero.
I've never heard it.
I've heard a lot of people.
I call boo.
I heard one person right now.
Who you talking to? Apart from this review that you found, who you talking to?
Talk to a lot of people.
You didn't even watch SAO before today.
But I heard people say it.
Who you was talking with?
I was talking with Ethereal Harmony.
You can use it.
Morton.
But like, SAO is overhyped for sure.
Okay.
I don't think it's the most overhyped show because you saw the first video. It's an entertaining show.
It's entertaining.
My Hero, severely overhyped.
Okay.
Demon Slayer, severely overhyped.
Ooh.
If Demon Slayer wasn't as pretty as it was, it wouldn't be as popular as it was.
You trying to get killed.
Okay.
You trying to get the fandom to come after
I watched
you.
a lot of anime, and most of the ones that
it looks better than Violet Evergarden.
What's that?
Demon Slayer.
What? Violet Evergarden is the most gorgeous anime
Debatable.
I've ever seen.
Debatable. We'll agree. Disagree.
What's better? Do not say Demon Slayer. What's better?
Lion King.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Every pixel you can see. Every broad stroke that they ever drew, you can see.
And that's Lion King?
Yes.
That's the best.
Have you watched it on the frame? You can see every imperfection.
Oh, there are no imperfections right everywhere.
She is the imperfection. Is she?
Sure.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
Still gorgeous.
I didn't watch it though. I know what you told me. You're welcome.
Yep.
That's what I'm here for, guys. If you want a villain, I'll be a villain.
You're always the villain. You probably zeroed in on that review because you knew it would irritate me.
Yes.
After reading it.
When I see Phase Zero, absolutely. And I seen the books you have up here, I said, oh, he's gonna hate this.
Like, a lot of the arcs for SAO deserves the flack that it gets, but just to say that overall it's just a trash property, I highly disagree with that. Is it the best? No. Do I like My Dress Up Darling more than I like SAO, and there's no action in that. I like Mob Psycho 100 more than I like SAO.
Mm-mm.
Shoot, One Punch Man, and that's like a generic satire anime.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this SAO is one of the anime you give to people as a recommendation to get them into anime because it has like bits and pieces of everything that you would see in anime. Kirito, you got the overpowered protagonist. Asuna, you got the badass, sometimes badass heroine who becomes a damsel in distress later down the line to make the overpowered protagonist look even better.
Mm-hmm.
That happens in so many anime and it's so irritating.
You know what it also happens in?
What's that?
Princess Mononoke.
Please don't talk to me about Princess Mononoke. You know I
mean, but you brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
What you just say? You said what trope happens? It's a badass who becomes a damsel in distress. Was she not raised by wolves?
She was.
Was she not over here sucking venom out of these wolves? She had over there almost cut her mouth with her blade. She was over there, and then this guy who almost died at his village comes over here to be the hero.
We aren't fans of Princess Mononoke here. It's considered a classic, but I cannot stand.
They made her look badass on that poster. I was hyped.
That's the whole reason I wanted to see it is because of the poster.
That's the reason I came with you to the theater.
Princess Mononoke. It should be about her.
And it's not.
It's about this random guy from a village who has to save everybody.
And he dies. Like
Dumb.
He didn't die, but he basically dies. Like
I don't get why it's so popular. But like
that's not what we're here for, guys.
Yeah. So back to SA. What did you what would you grade the 3 episodes we saw?
I would, and I know this will probably get hate because of the last episode. I just gave Shiki, which is a masterpiece. Yeah. I gave that a solid C.
I mean, it's a different genre though.
Yeah, but I'm sure people like, oh, she gave that a C, and that no, and then, no. But I think I would give it a B plus.
Okay. I
would give it a B plus. It got that high. I'm not sure what would take to get an A, but him
maybe Klein and him actually getting together, would that give it an A for you?
No, I don't really care about the romance, but I would enjoy if they actually mentioned that.
They don't.
I know you told me because you don't.
Not so far as what
they're a thing. Like it's not blurred lines or anything. Like they blatantly put it in y'all face, and y'all like, oh no, y'all crazy fandoms. Oh, they blatantly put it in y'all face, and y'all like, oh no, it's clearly a bromance. Clearly, it's just friends.
Yes.
It's not.
What evidence do you have of that?
The episodes I just watched.
I saw no romantic there.
You see nothing romantic about that. He grabbed the back of him. He could have put his arm on his shoulder. That's a romantic spot right there.
Grab his cape, man.
He could have put his hand on his shoulder.
Nah.
He's done it before. He said, hey. But he grabbed a very intimate spot, some would say, and said, hey, stop. While crying.
He wanted him to survive. If he don't meet the people he's supposed to meet, he's going to die. And he dies in real life because of that. He didn't want to see him die, man.
He don't know him.
He helped him out.
He don't know him.
He helped him out.
But he don't know him.
We don't know that because this is like a year later. This is 2023 when that happened. And it started in 2022. So it's a year later and he said, oh, I haven't seen you for a while. So that
Have they beat all 100 levels?
They don't beat all 100 by the end of the arc.
He grabbed him in a very intimate spot.
So you just not gonna let that go? You gotta let it
You gonna let somebody grab you in that very intimate spot?
People have grabbed me by the
without being like, hey, what's up?
People have grabbed me by the back of my shirt before.
Who? Like right there at like where your crack is?
The nape of your back? I mean, it's not.
Where your crack is?
That's literally where they almost always grab people in anime.
No, they grab a little higher.
No, it's on their lower back or it's on their wrist, like in the jacket or something.
Nah. He grabbed him at his butt crack.
Okay. Would you recommend this to somebody if you was trying to get them in anime?
Yeah. Off the 3 episodes, yeah.
All right.
I'm like, y'all need to look at this villain, bro. Like, chef's kiss.
It's just the villain, though?
Yeah.
That's fair.
He was really good.
Yeah.
His reasoning is, it don't make sense. Like, you just wanted to fuck people's lives up? I'm a fan.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. I don't need somebody to explain to me why they're doing it.
Oh, we need to control the population. I needed to see how much we can control people.
Like I want to get the best fighters so that when a war comes, we can have you guys on the front line. I don't need that.
Analytical skills.
Yeah. No, I want pure carnage.
I just want to control the world that y'all can't leave and see how y'all react.
Yep. I want y'all to die.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I want to see who survives my world.
That's
Like that's it. He like, and then I just want to meddle with it. Like, oh, like I'm gonna throw stuff, like, cause I put some beta testers in here, and so then they gonna think that they can control it, like Diablo. I changed some stuff, so then boom. I'm a fan.
Until you get into the later seasons,
when they licking people's face, not a fan of that.
In the more recent one, Asuka actually ends up having to save Kirito.
Oh,
so that's pretty cool.
Oh. Ooh.
He gets trapped in another game though.
Are they leaving this world? Like they go back to the real world?
Yeah.
And then how does he get trapped in another game?
I don't remember how that one happens, but after he becomes a hero who like ended this whole debacle, people will start seeking him out to help them with their games. As I guess you can say a beta tester, maybe a risk analysis too, but he knows what to look for in games. He does this,
right?
So I think that's why he ended up because this is on some like military ship thing, and I think it's like AI, and none of them know they're in a game.
So the AI becomes sentient.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
If I'm remembering the storyline correctly, which I could be misremembering.
Because you do misremember things. Well, it's been 10 years.
That's fair though. It's a decade.
It's a decade. Ooh.
Okay.
If you ask me about something I watched 10 years ago, I
didn't know you 10 years ago.
I didn't know you 10 years ago.
I don't know what you watched 10 years ago.
I probably watched some horror stuff 10 years ago. When did this all come out?
You watch horror stuff multiple times though. That's not. Okay. I don't go back and watch anime multiple times.
It's not. That's exactly. Be lying.
I go back and watch the ones that
It came out in 2004.
And you watched it how many times since then?
I haven't watched the original one. The first Saw. You think I watched the first one when they're in that room multiple times? No, I haven't.
Lies.
It's not my favorite one.
Prove it, but lies.
It's not my favorite one. You know what? I don't remember.
As we were talking about, you remember stuff.
I would have to look at them again, but I don't actually remember which one's my favorite.
You said you did like this one, right?
Yes, it's pretty okay.
And if you like this one, I mean, you've already heard of some of the other ones I recommend. It's more like popular ones. Attack on Titan is one of them. It has a really interesting main character.
Mm-hmm.
Who it's not a lot of characters like Eren from Attack on Titan that you see in modern anime because he changes so much.
Ain't he the one who be cleaning?
No, that's Levi.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
He badass.
Okay.
But another one is Log Horizon. It's another one where I love that one, where they trapped in the game. But it's not as action oriented as this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the more they die in Log Horizon, the more memories they lose of their time on Earth. So that's a really cool.
It's like the episode of American Dad with the rabbit ears.
Yep, and it's just that the anime.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. I mean, Demon Slayer. That's easy to recommend because everybody knows Demon Slayer. But I feel like you wouldn't really watch Demon Slayer because some of the demons look grotesque, and you'd be like, why he got hands on his face?
Because why they got hands on their face?
ReZero is the final recommendation I would give. We gonna talk about that one on a later episode.
Are we watching it?
Oh yes, I think you gonna like that one. It's dark as shit though.
Oh yeah, a lot of death.
Yes, yeah, serial killers in it.
Ooh, serial killers?
Yeah, one of them is she just like cutting your stomach open just so she can see your insides. So I love her. She fine. She crazy.
Got a thing for crazy people, don't you?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Feel really attacked there, but.
So, spotlight of the week for the current year in anime. I know last time I said Dance, Sword.
Right.
That's the ballet. But this time it's. I think most people. Well, I can't say most people. It's Tomodachi game. It's that I think that literally translates to frame game, where this group of fans has to make it through these crazy games to get rid of a $20 million debt or however high the debt is. But you go into the Tomodachi game to get rid of the debt that somebody has accumulated. And the stuff you got to do in it is so crazy. But the main character is the main reason why I suggest checking this anime out. Because he on the level of like Light and L from Death Note. He crazy smart, and it's just always fun seeing like really smart characters who might also be psychopaths do what they do, and that's what Tomodachi game gives you every week. You just get to see him do and come up with crazy plans that almost always ends up working. But you never know because sometimes his plans don't work. But it's a fun go. So Tomodachi game, if y'all haven't watched that, definitely go give that a go. It's also on Crunchyroll. Like Dance Serious, which I still highly recommend. But yeah, so I got her to watch SAO, and she enjoyed it.
First 3 episodes, I want that to be clear. So when we get to the lick in the face, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, the Ironclad arc is probably the best arc in SAO for me from what I've seen. Because I didn't finish the Alicization arc, which is the most recent one. I haven't finished that one. So.
Oh, you're still currently watching it?
Yeah, I got halfway through.
Wild. Yeah. You watched it past the part where they was licking faces?
Yeah.
You're wild. Yeah. Don't you dare try it.
Wow. That's what? It's not. I'm not even. But
okay.
Yeah, it's.
We be trying stuff when they see it on TV.
Yeah, I think I just kept up with SAO because I wanted to see what they would do next. Because they have some interesting ideas, but the execution falls flat sometimes. Like the second arc after the and I think the Gun Online with the guns, that one was. He had a lightsaber and he would block bullets. So I was like, I don't.
I mean, he had the Force.
He had a sniper rifle. You're not moving your lightsaber quick enough to start a sniper rifle.
Absolutely. Okay. Willpower.
Oh.
It all boils down to willpower.
Okay. So next time, I'm thinking another romantic comedy.
Here we go.
No, I'm not gonna do it. It's. I don't know what genre this would be.
What?
The next one. No, I know which one I'm gonna do next. It's not gonna be a romantic comedy. It's gonna be something you're gonna enjoy. I'm almost certain you're gonna enjoy this.
I mean, you said you were certain I was gonna like Shiki too. Remember, we're watching the first 3 episodes.
You said you were finished Shiki though.
We're watching the first 3 episodes. Will I like these off the first 3 episodes? Is what you have to ask yourself.
Yes.
We'll see.
I promise she'll enjoy this.
Don't promise things you can't deliver.
I always deliver. That's what the Weeb does.
You said I would like that second one we watched.
What second one you watched?
That romantic comedy, and I didn't.
Yes, you did. You just won't give it to me on the podcast because you know I'm right and you don't want me to be right.
No, I didn't like it.
All right.
It's a romantic comedy.
Okay. I'm gonna find a romantic comedy you actually like.
You won't.
We gonna watch my. No, I don't know. Okay,
I will not be watching My Dress Up Darling with you. So you can be looking at me, No, I'm fine. We watch. If I watch, I'm watching by myself, and I don't want you coming out the room looking at me. Just standing behind me, breathing.
I let you read the first volume of mine and see if you would like it.
Do you like it?
Okay, I would not be.
With Cheeto fingers?
Okay, I would not be doing all of that.
Have you not been eating Cheetos today?
Yes, but that's beside the point.
You're the anime weirdo with the Cheeto dust.
Okay. Well, I'm not in my mom's basement, at least I'm in my living room.
Yeah, okay.
Or the bedroom.
Close enough.
Okay. All right, so this was another podcast episode on the waifu and the Weeb. Until next time, everybody.
Bye.